Good afternoon from Midlothian Snowsports Centre here in Edinburgh. I'm here today to see if the Scotland's only Alpine coaster is actually worth it, or if it's just a one and done. Right, so let's start with where this actually is then, because although this is 5 minutes from my house, it probably isn't anywhere near you. It is on the outskirts of Edinburgh in a place known as Hill End. It's dead easy to get to if you are in your car. It is basically right on the outskirts. You can come in on the bypass. If you're coming in from the motorway from down in England, then the road just passes at the bottom of here. And if you are travelling up by public transport, there is a bus direct from the city centre all the way up here. Get the number 4 to Hill End. Literally drops you off at the bottom of the hill, and then you just walk up to here. Fantastic setting, as you can see, beautiful scenery around here for Edinburgh. In terms of pricing, you do need to book a ticket in advance. I think sometimes they'll let you buy here, but I would strongly recommend doing it because sometimes it is fully booked and you're going to struggle to get on it. It is £19 for 3 shots and £7 for a single shot. Strongly recommend you go for the 3 shots because you'll do one and then go, I want to do it again. Now there is a double rider as well, which I think is double the price. So like if you are with somebody who doesn't want to go on their own, then you can get the double ticket. Now there is a weight limit on the individual cars. Can't remember what it is. I'll see if I can find that and let you know. But basically, you can't get 2 adults on it. It's an adult and a child. Basically, I'm going to go and get my ticket, and then we'll show you how the process works. Take you up there. I think I can film on ride with a wrist mount, hopefully, and then we'll talk about all the rest of it. Right, I've just been and collected my wristband here. So basically, I think at the moment they're only doing the 3 shots, but you can get one that's 3 or 1, and basically they just mark it with a marker pen every time you do it, so that they know that you've had your 3 shots. So it's very, very busy today. When I've been up the past, it has not been busy. So let's get on this. And by the way, Keith, Caledonian Coasters. And Coaster Daughter. Hi. Right, let's go do this, and I'll see you in a minute. Right, just whilst I'm in the queue here, there is the transfer track for anyone that's interested. Basically, they kind of come out with a pulley system, grab one of these, lift it up, and hoist it into the maintenance bay. But there's quite a lot of them on the track today, so this shouldn't take too long to get our shot. Right, here's the weight limits I was mentioning earlier. So I said you couldn't get 2 adults on it. You can, if you're little adults. Basically that is the weight capacity of each of these. I'm pretty sure I've seen in the past where they do weigh you, although I haven't seen that today, just to be sure that you aren't going to overload the car. Right, I'm nearly next. See you in a minute. Right, here we go. As you can see, I have my seatbelt on, and down there is a little brake for me to control it. I don't intend to use it. I intend to go full pelt the whole way around. So this is a very, very long lift hill. I'll wait until I get to the top, and then I'll start talking to you on the way back down again. Just about to go now. There's Coaster Daughter. Oh no, she's scared! Ah! Right, that means it's my shot now. So, brakes off. And here we go. Now, you can use the brakes to slow down. I intend not to. Whee! Oh yes, here we go. Right, it does say down the bottom that there's no filming. I do have the wrist mount on. I know I have used the chest mount in the past, and I know they don't like that because it interferes with the seatbelt. So lots of people are getting their phones out though, which I don't think that's a good idea, because if you drop it, duff! Whee! This is a lot of fun, by the way. Oh, here we go. Right, now Keith said something about braking a little bit on the way down, but to get maximum speed on the helix, but that doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm just going to absolutely leg it. Right, here comes that helix. Oh, we do a theme park worldwide. Helix, helix, helix. Hey! Right, and then that's us almost back to the station. Oh, I'm catching up on Hannah now. If I don't do the brakes, it will do it for me. So you cannot crash into somebody. There you go, it's hit the brakes for me. So, right, okay, I need to take them off a little bit, otherwise I'm not going to move. That's round 1. let's go back and do round 2, shall we? Right, another thing to point out is that this is open most of the way around the year, so you can get all the seasons. Like, it's a beautiful day today. It's slightly mild, it's not too cold. Keith here has done it in the snow.
Yep.
I'm sure you can do it in the rain, so you can do it all year round. But you just need to book in advance. So, but you can do that on the day. So if it's a nice day and there's space, crack on. Here we go. Eee. Ooh. Eee. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Oh no, there's a traffic jam in front of me. Ah. Eee. Oh, now we've all got to go slow. Oh dear. Well, that's annoying. Right, stand corrected, there is a bus right there. I've lived here for a very long time, and that bus used to stop at the bottom of the hill and you would have to walk up here. I'm guessing now that they've got this here, the bus comes all the way up, which is even better. So at number 4, right from the centre of town, right outside the train station, Waverley train station, to Hill End. So it is literally door to door. Probably takes about 50 minutes on the bus, and it's a couple of quid. You know, well, since I got a bus. But yeah, perfect if you are not bringing the car. Right, just at the bottom here we have a test seat as well, so if you're not sure how to get in it or what it's going to be like, you can get in this. I don't know if I'm going to, because Keith just told me that there's... Oh no, it's fine, it's totally dry. Right, anyway, so, in the seat. Oh yeah, there's water there, and there is a seatbelt which is plugged in on the wrong side. That is not how the seatbelt works in this. But, you know, and then this is your little brakes on the way down. So, if you're not sure, try this out. There's also a QR code right there to book your ticket, so... as I say, strongly recommend you do that in advance, because there are 30 slots, 20-30 slots every 30 minutes. The last thing you want to do, I mean, it's quite busy today, but there was space, so there's a few other things you can do whilst you're here though. Right, a few other things. Unfortunately, my third shot there was not the best, and this is one of the slight drawbacks to this, and the fact that you've got control over your brakes. There are some people who, understandably, are a little less confident, and they go down with the brakes on, or mostly on, and unfortunately, that basically backs the whole thing up. So the first 2 shots I had no brakes on and I was going full pelt, thoroughly enjoyed it. Third shot, it kept braking for me because I was getting close to Keith. Keith was getting close to my daughter was getting close to the person that was going slow. It's kind of frustrating, and obviously because it's a paid experience, I've paid for an experience that I don't feel I got on that third shot, which is a little bit frustrating. No, nothing against the person who wanted to go slow, that's fine. It's almost like they need to kind of... I don't know how they do that, whether they just kind of extend the dispatches between them so it compensates for it or whatever, but that is one of the caveats here. Just be careful. I've had it before where somebody stopped at the top waiting on their partner, which they're explicitly told not to do, and then that obviously caused the same problems. So there are other things to do whilst you're here, because this is also a Snowsports Centre, so there is a ski slope here, snowboarding, skiing, etc. There's also a tubing experience. Now, Keith was saying, I don't know if it's still a thing, but there used to be a combo ticket where you could do the tubing and this. If that is still a thing, I'll put it on screen right now. But in addition to that, obviously, like I say, you do have a bus right the way into the centre of town. So, you know, Edinburgh is a beautiful city. If you've never been, thoroughly recommend coming to see it. And there's so much to do in the centre of town. And then you just hop on a bus to come out here and get your coaster fix. So, happy days. And that brings my trip to an end. A couple of things I forgot to mention earlier. Parking is free. So if you are coming with your car, you don't have to pay for that, which is fantastic, because there's obviously a lot of places now where you do have to pay. You don't here. Other thing in terms of food, there is like a cafe thing here. There is a pub at the bottom of the road, currently closed for refurbishment, but typically there is a pub at the bottom of the road. If you are in the car, just about 5-10 minutes along the road, there's a McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, Frankie and Benny's, all that kind of stuff. So there's plenty of food options as well if you're out here. Anyway, if you've done this before, I'd love to know your thoughts. Did you enjoy it? Have you been multiple times? Or was it a one and done? And if you've never done it before, do you think you're going to come up and visit? If you enjoyed this one, hit that like button and do subscribe. As always, I've been Chris, you've been watching Coaster Dad, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.